Hi, it's KCCK's Culture Crawl. I'm Dennis Green, and my guest today is Emily Pritchard from the Iowa City Madrigal Group. Welcome.
I'm so pleased to be here. Thank you so much for having me.
This is the first time that the Madrigal singers have been on the show, so double welcome.
Thank you.
I sang madrigals when I was a youngster many years ago, and I don't remember anything about them except that they were very fun to sing.
They are extremely fun to sing because they're so complicated, and every part is like a soloist at one point. So the sopranos usually get all the glory, but everybody gets the glory at some point during the madrigal.
Yeah. So that's my, as I said, my old buried memories of this. But for those who may not be familiar, talk a little bit about the madrigal. For you hinted a little bit as to what makes it special, but talk a little bit about the madrigal form and why it's its own thing.
Why it's
among concert chorus type music.
Sure. Back when they were writing madrigals, started in Italy in the 1400s with the Renaissance. Madrigals are synonymous with the Renaissance time period. And there's just this explosion of new work across Europe, and it landed in the United Kingdom last as it spread across the continent. But basically, madrigals are polyphonic music. So a lot of times the four parts, soprano, alto, tenor, bass, will be singing their own line. And they'll have their own interesting thing going on. And they were written basically for people to entertain themselves singing them and listening to them. So they're very entertaining to participate in, to sing, to listen to. And they explore great ranges. They're melismatic passages. They're almost always about celebrating or love or lust or love lost. Well, things along those lines.
Or as much as you could do that in the 14th century. Talking about lust in the 14th century.
They're very sneaky.
Possible fairly PG rating.
Yes. Yes. Very PG rating. You wouldn't know it. You really have to study and delve in to know, they were being naughty there. But you wouldn't know it by just listening to it.
And did you start singing madrigals when you were in school? Probably. No,
oddly, no. I was not really in choir in school. I was a singer, but I wasn't in choir. Came to madrigals by directing them when I worked at a high school. It's amazing 45-year tradition of hosting a madrigal dinner, and I was thrust into directing this amazing program, and I just fell in love with it, and I fell in love with how it developed skills in the kids beyond music even.
And the composition of the madrigal singers in Iowa City, I'm guessing a lot of people who sang when they were younger and continuing to do this?
Yes, we have a lot of people who fell in love with it in their youth, either in high school or in college, some even at the university. Some people will remember that the University of Iowa had a grand madrigal dinner that I think stopped in the 90s. So we have some of those singers. We have singers coming from the tri-state area, Illinois, Wisconsin, and Iowa, who all come to sing with us, who are fantastic musicians in their own right.
And so you have the Madrigal Dinner, which is the 13th and the 14th, a couple of different seatings. Where is it going to be?
It's at the Universalist Unitarian Church in Coralville, but of Iowa City. And it's a beautiful new space. It's 8 acres of wooded land. It's a perfect place for a dinner that kind of celebrates the earth and celebrates this time of year. And we're very lucky to be hosted by them.
Music aside, of course, we all certainly are coming for the music, but it is a dinner. So where's the food coming from?
Oh my goodness. So I've been working with a chef for, I have to say 8 years. And he's been singing madrigals for 21 years. And he makes the food for this event with a team of volunteers, of course. And so let me run you through the menu. There's a cheese course, cheese, nuts, crackers, things to nibble on. There's a beautiful beef barley soup with sourdough from New Pioneer Co-op. There is a chicken course with lots of veggies. We do have a vegan option for those people who need a vegan option. And we end with an actual flaming pudding where we have this traditional pudding with candied lemon rinds and orange rinds and all sorts of wonderful things. And then we pour alcohol over it and burn it all off.
I told you before we started, we're 1,000 shows into the Culture Crawl, but this is the first time I believe the phrase flaming pudding has ever been uttered.
It usually is. We have a fire performer. We have all sorts of things.
So the menu is in the same Renaissance,
Oh, yeah.
British fair kind of theme.
We
too.
want you to feel like you are in Hunston House in the year 1570, and you're surrounded by people in these amazing costumes. It smells like you're there. No, it doesn't smell as bad as if you were really there, probably.
Yeah. Only with indoor plumbing. I'm
Yeah.
guessing. Yeah.
Indoor plumbing, we all wash our hands. Yeah.
How long has the Madrigal dinner been going on?
This is our first production of this show. Many of the singers, as I've said, have sung it other times. I've directed it for years and years. So there are like hundreds of years of experience coming to this show. But this is
The first one the organization has put on all by itself.
Yes.
Oh, okay, neat. And then what else do the Madrigal singers do during the year? Is this it, or do you do other concerts?
We get together and we sing together, just kind of as like a community building,
Oh.
keeping our senses keen and things like that. We have done a May Day with the maypole and everything, and just celebrating that time of year. We're not religiously affiliated, but we do follow like a pagan calendar. We're just earthy. We like celebrating times of the year that are important and central, like they would have back then.
As I said, I used to sing way back when, but it's been many years since I've sung in a formal chorus.
Tell me more.
Are people like me welcome to join the group during the year?
Yes, absolutely. We are open to anyone who wants to come sing with us throughout the year. We do have an audition process for the actual December Madrigal dinner, but as an organization, we get together and we welcome anybody of any ability to come. I have someone who's a complete beginner as an adult who's coming and just trying to fall in love with the process of singing in harmony with other people. And then we have people who are amazing, accomplished singers, accompanists, etc. So yeah, absolutely. You could come down and join us. We have a really nice time.
It sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And I'll bet there's some mead or mulled wine involved as well sometimes.
The award-winning Emery Meadery by Ansel Cummings will be providing, and always does provide, mead tastings for the Madrigal dinner.
Okay.
For the Madrigal singers.
All right.
He uses us like guinea pigs, which we really enjoy.
This sounds like a lot of fun. It's the Madrigal dinner, 13th and the 14th of December at the Unitarian Universalist Society in Iowa City. If people want advance tickets, I'm sure you want to you sell this in advance. So how do people get tickets?
Yes, they're going really quickly. I think we only have 9 tickets left for Saturday.
Oh, wow.
And like 25 left for Friday. So go to www.iowacitymadrigal.com. We kept it simple. iowacitymadrigal.com, and click on tickets and get your tickets. The proceeds go to benefit United Action for Youth. So
great organization.
Oh,
Iowa City.
gosh,
Yeah.
they do so much really good work with youth.
So again, the Iowa City Madrigal dinner, iowacitymadrigal.com. I'll bet that's where you can go for information if you might be interested in learning more about singing Madrigal too, huh?
That's correct. You can email us on the email you find there and say, hey, I sang this 30 years ago and I'd like to come sing with you guys. And we've got wide open doors.
Great. Good luck with it. Sounds like ticket sales are going fast, so get your tickets soon for the Madrigal dinner. And feel free to come back on anytime, Emily, and talk to me about other activities you have going on.
I would absolutely love to. Thank you so much, Dennis.
Thanks, and happy holidays.
You can hear the Culture Crawl live on the radio most weekdays at 10:30, on demand at kcck.org/culture, or subscribe using your favorite podcast player. Watch our videos on the KCCK Facebook and YouTube channels. Our producer is Lydia Kilgore. The Culture Crawl theme is composed by Vivian Shanley. I'm Dennis Green, and I'll talk to you later.